Tucker Carlson reveals to his followers that Christians are being spat upon and persecuted in Israel. Come on. If October 7th never happened, no one would know. You spent $30 trillion on a colony that hates you. So when they say 30 trillion, they're counting all the wars that we got involved at the behest of Israel. Not only the money we gave them, because we give them billions of dollars every year, and we don't have the stuff that they have in Israel, like, universal health care. We don't have paid parental leave, stuff like that. But the 30 trillion, it's like, so the Libyan war, the bombing of Yemen, the bombing of Iran, the Syria war, all the stuff, the Iraq wars, both of them, the Somalia. So lots of stuff at the behest of Israel. So I think that's where they get that $30 trillion. But let's listen to what Tucker says.
And in Jerusalem, if you follow this at all on the internet, you see video clip after video clip of Christian clergy being spit at by religious extremists, not Muslim religious extremists, but Jewish religious extremists. And that's something most Americans didn't know happened, didn't think could happen, particularly since the United States, the most important Christian country in the world, is funding this. And anyone who's raised this question, this show has done that, has been dismissed out of hand as a liar or an anti-Semite or, best of all, a secret jihadi, a secret Muslim. You must be a Muslim. And so we thought it'd be worth coming here to find out what the truth is, or at least getting closer to the truth being pretty elusive usually in political terms, but why not go ahead and talk to people? Why not go ahead and talk to Christians and find out their side of the story? Why aren't Christian churches doing this? Why aren't American Christian leaders like Mike Huckabee or Ted Cruz, people who invoke the Christian Bible to justify what they're doing, why haven't they done this? We can only guess, but they haven't. They have funded the other side.
Huh. Well, in Israel, they don't refer to it as spitting on Christians. They refer to it as a Zionist baptism. Am I right? Come on. You want if you think we're kidding, here it comes. There they are. They just spit on the Christians. You see them spitting, right? You see them spitting? So that's a Christian getting spit on. It was like a Christian bishop getting spit on. There they are spitting on the Christians. There they are spitting on the Christians. Oh, wow. Well, that's quite a welcoming committee. This is Israelis spend their morning spitting and harassing Christian tourists, saying, we don't like your God. Let's watch. Boy, they really don't like the Christians over there. It's like the version of Men in Black. Christian leader appeals for an end of the destruction of churches and the indigenous Christian presence in Gaza and occupied West Bank. Wow.
So how do all these evangelical ministers, how are they able to, like, in their minds, continue their support of this Zionist nation? Like, how do they do that?
because I'm gonna guess they're being paid off, right? You don't look at all the money they were jamming into TPUSA, the Zionists. Look at all the I mean, come on.
And wasn't something like 250 evangelical ministers went to
Like
Israel?
1,000.
Oh.
It was like 1,000 of them, all expense paid trip to Israel, all expenses paid, and then they came, and it was to train them how to do the propaganda for the Zionists, and they're doing it. So, yeah, I'm super sus, as the kids used to say, super sus of any Christian leader or pastor who wants you to get involved in Zionism, who preaches Zionism or the greatness of the state of Israel. It's just a government. It's just a state. It's got nothing to do with God. Got nothing to do with God. Just a state. It was stolen. It was given to him by the imperialist UK and the Rothschild family. Isn't that weird? The Rothschilds. Isn't that weird? And the UK gave the land of Israel that they were illegally occupying to a bunch of Zionists, which they didn't have the right to give to. And then the Zionists committed a horrible massacres, a genocide called the Nakba, an ethnic cleansing. And that's by a bunch of terrorist groups founded Israel, and that's how Israel happened. And there they are. And if you read, you see how the Zionist culture, how they think about non-Jews. So they're not just racist against a certain ethnicity; they're racist against everybody who isn't a Jew. They call you goyim, and that is a denigrating term, goyim. So again, I know lots of Jews. I'm friends with lots of Jews. There's something about the Zionist Jews. It's just something about Zionists. It's Christian Zionism. It's the metastasizing cancer of our time. Come see me on tour. I'll be in Lansing, Milwaukee, Albuquerque, Houston, Dallas, Salt Lake City, Las Vegas. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. If you go anywhere else, you're going to pay more.